Hi guys, this is part 2 of my armor sets for SIRIS, and you can check the description for a link to part 1. And thanks to Glamdring of the Epic Games forum and tamLChannel forum for compiling this list of all gear. So first we'll look at the new sets that weren't included in part 1. And there's the Dragor set, which has the Dragor blade, which you get from the collector, and the Anakax heavy weapon, which is an Aegis tourney item, and they do look good together. And the rest of the gear you get after defeating Dragor, which is the 3rd dragon in the game, and you can then open the chests at his lair and get all that equipment. And I also think the Radiant helm goes well with the set, but that's just my opinion, and that's also an Aegis tourney item. So onto the Origin set, and it contains the modern Infinity Blade, which you can buy from the store, and also the Lost Axe of Garlith, which is a collector item. And the Origin armor itself you get from the chest at the Meteus Observatory after defeating Varun, and check the description for a link for more info on how to get that armor. And the Vile shield is the best shield to go with that, as it's the only shield that SIRIS wears on his arm, like the Worker. And another new armor set that wasn't in part 1, as it got introduced in a later update after I'd made that video, is the ODIUM set, and you can buy the whole set from the store, the helmet, shield, armor, and also the Saphirine light weapon, which is a match with that set. So now we'll look at updates to sets that I did mention last time, and with the Iron Plate set, I already showed it goes with the ultrasonic helm and the Turipo shield and Willock light weapon. However, I didn't mention that the heavy weapon is the Iron Axe and its dual weapon is the Steel Hatchet. So there's the complete weapon set for that gear. Now we'll look at the Aegis set. And again, I mentioned it last time with the Aegis armor and the Aran helmet, but I didn't mention that the heavy weapon, the Tetrarch, goes with that gear, and also the light weapon is the Swiss, and the dual weapon is the Lampblack. And also it's believed that the Stod shield goes with the set, and that's an Aegis tourney item. So now we'll look at the disc set, and again I mentioned it previously that it's the disc armor with the Cyclopean helm. However, I didn't mention that the light weapon is the Lokra, and the heavy weapon is the Duroic, and the dual weapon is the Amurm. And also the shield can be the Cyclone rather than the Patriarch that I mentioned in part 1 of this video series. And now we'll look at the Still set, and again I mentioned that it went with the Finite helm, but what's new is that it goes with the light weapon, the Buckland. And turning to the Serratic set, I mentioned before that the Serratic armor goes with the Iridius helm and Nodus shield, but I didn't mention that the classic Infinity Blade is the match with that set, and also the Ring of Ice and Fire or the Iridix ring. And lastly, the KURO set, and again I did mention that the KURO plate goes with the Brutal helm, but I hadn't mentioned that the Traded shield goes with the set. And my own thoughts are that the light weapon is the Etak that goes with this gear, and the Molnar heavy weapon and the Dratsum dual weapon. Those are my thoughts about the weapons for that set. So for the rest of SIRIS armor sets, check out part 1, which is in the description under this video. And also check out Chair's Mob Crush this Friday, as I've been invited back onto the show where I'll be giving more new player tips. Thanks for watching tamLChannel, your favourite channel for Infinity Blade. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my website and social pages. Thanks, see you next time.